What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Win podcast with your host, Aunt Ma. Who are you, mister?
My name is Justin Vaseur, and I'm a photographer and videographer. Wow, I can't talk.
And a co-host.
And a Playboy buddy.
Oh, duh. And a co-host.
Playgirl buddy, too.
And who are you, buddy? Why are you sitting here?
I live in the garage, and I come out to talk about lending.
Come out to talk about lending. All right, we got Mr. William Wynn, our guest today. Thank you guys for watching all of our videos. If you guys have been here since day one, thank you. We appreciate you. We hope you have learned a lot since day one because we talk about so much and there's so much valuable insights, experience from us, things we see in the market, our personal lives, and I hope you're getting it all and soaking it all in. So, what's that? We're giving out too much personal?
No, I'm soaking it all in.
You're soaking it all in? I know.
It's
like we're just doing a podcast for you, Justin.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is for you.
And for everybody that's like me.
Welcome.
Exactly.
Loser.
Justin is like every listener here where he's trying to buy his first home. And so he's learning the ropes. And this is just valuable for everyone that's just like him. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about, is it better to buy a home with more cash or less cash? Right? And I think it really depends on the situation.
Yep.
But people think it's best when they only put down 3%. Other people traditionally think it's the best when they put 20% down.
Yeah. It's just
Why?
different mindsets, right?
Yep. And then different credit scores, too.
How about we break this down?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
what are these two mindsets we're talking about?
I mean, I would assume one is if we're talking about the money aspect of things, maybe somebody wants to put less down so they can hold on to their cash a bit longer.
Yep.
Or even use that cash to either make money or furnish their property or whatever the case may be. Yeah.
What if this person only has 3% and nothing else? Should they even buy a home?
If you can afford it monthly.
What do you think, Justin? If you only had 3% and nothing else, just enough to buy a bed and a couch and a TV, and you can, buy groceries and stuff and gas, right? Would you buy a house for 3% down and be okay with that? Or
Like if I can afford the monthly payment?
Yeah. Or would you want to have like 3% down and an extra $30K in your bank account?
I think being the person that I am, I'd probably take the risk. I mean, it's not really it is scary to not have the money in the bank.
Yeah.
But now I have an asset.
That's what I tell people because they're like, well, what if I lose my job or I don't want to live there anymore or it was a bad decision? And I tell them, well, then sell your house. You're not stuck with it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a normal market, right now we're kind of in a weird, bad, okay market. So I can't really say. But in a normal market, if you sell at any time, you've made some money.
Yep.
You're fine.
Money.
So, we're just in this weird 2-3 years right now. Just don't do anything right now.
Well, it
Don't do
what
anything?
area. No, it depends what area.
Yeah. So I guess now talking about the person who does have a lot of money, let's say they have $200,000 in their bank account. Should they put 20% down or, what should they do here?
I think the same thing. I think it's
same.
up to the person. If they want to have more capital, then they put less down. Or if they don't want to. If you put less than 20%, if you put less than 20%, you're going to have to pay mortgage insurance. And that's why I mentioned credit. Because the better credit score you have, the lower your mortgage insurance is.
Can you explain what the mortgage insurance actually is?
So the mortgage insurance is if you don't have, because to buy a home, you have to have 20% down, right?
Why?
To avoid.
That's how the lenders want, what the lenders want, right? 20% down. But then if you have less, you can still do it with less than 20%, but you have to pay mortgage insurance. Mortgage insurance makes sure that if you, for some reason, you foreclose on your home, right? The bank still gets some of that 20% at least.
Oh, that's what it actually is.
Some money. They don't lose money, basically. They want to have some of yours. You have to put some skin in the game, basically.
Is mortgage insurance like gap insurance for a lease?
Kind of like that, yeah. It's kind of like that.
Okay. So I know right now the times have changed. All our lives, our parents said, save 20% and then buy a home. That's what they always say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But actually today is different. It's not 20% anymore. It's 25%.
What?
Did you know that?
Mm?
Well, for example, you've been telling me
Oh,
this new thing just happened, right, William? Like, what's the difference between 20 and 25%?
rates. The rate's better.
What's better about it?
It's lower rates if you put more money. Basically, more skin in the game, the more better you look towards the lender. So they'll give you like a little rate discount,
But what is that rate discount?
like a quarter maybe.
Bruh.
What's a quarter though?
A quarter, like 1.25. I can save you like, depending on how much loan, it can save you from like $50 to like a couple $100.
A month.
Yeah, a month, depending how big your loan is.
Well, that's pretty good. So if you put 25% down instead of 20, you're pretty much getting free Wi-Fi for the remainder of your life at that house. That's how you would think of it,
That's insane.
right? Free Wi-Fi. I think that's a great idea. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, it depends. Yeah,
What if you turn that 5K into like 20K?
But there's that risk that you might just lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
So would you be the risk taker and try to turn that 5 into 20? Or would you be the guy who wants free Wi-Fi every day? I kind of like free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And then I'll figure out a way to make 20K after that.
Starbucks has free Wi-Fi.
Where are you gonna sit though?
So if you lost your money, you're gonna work at Starbucks every day to use their Wi-Fi.
Or just sit there. There's always people
Yeah, I
there. You
don't
can't
know.
find a seat.
You're gonna be editing our podcast episodes. By the way, guys, Justin is the one that edits all the videos. So thank you, Justin, for that. You do a really good job. Sometimes he likes to leave all of the mistakes that I say in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Why?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, because it's funny. We gotta show the human in
Yeah,
us.
we're human. We mess up all
Nobody
the time.
else does.
What do you mean?
No other podcasts do.
That's why we
Because they're not human, dude. They're AI.
Does you think that makes us look less professional?
Huh?
Do you think it makes us look less professional?
I mean, we're already talking a way where it's like we're just homies. You know,
We
we're
are
all,
homies.
We're all cool. You know, everybody's trying to like
Anyone
make their next win, and we're trying to
help everyone else.
yeah.
Like,
hell,
It is a real podcast here, guys,
Yeah.
where we do have this brotherhood where we really just want to help everybody. So
because everyone professional is not always professional, dude.
is it actually a good idea? Like, why is it a good idea to buy a house with less cash?
So you can have more capital to do other things with it. Either buy, like I just said, like buy furniture
because
or feel safe, like a rainy
Yeah.
day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
because a normal person, if we're talking about like, yeah, you want to save that money so you could use it for something else in terms of like investing, make
Mhm.
more money out of it. That's not the normal person.
Yeah, rainy day.
So what does a normal person do? It's the rainy
fund.
day, right?
Mhm.
So that's hard.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
That's why some people do just do 3% if they, because sometimes like they do 3% and then you're only paying extra, like if you have really good credit, maybe less than $100 extra for the mortgage insurance. So
Okay, I want to get to know you guys a little more.
yeah.
If you were to buy a home, Justin, how much down are you gonna put?
Bruh.
bruh.
What's your goal? You know, what's your ideal? You know how girls, when they're young and they're like in elementary school and they're talking with their friends, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna get married one day, right? And then when we get to middle school, they're like, I know what kind of guy I want to get married with. And then when they get to college, they're like, okay, I'm almost ready, right? Like they plan out their whole perfect wedding from
Yeah.
like, the house they buy, their wedding dress and everything. Guys, it's more like, how much % down do you want to put on your home? You know,
Yeah.
where do you want to live?
Yeah, I think for me, based on how the economy is kind of like rocky,
Yeah.
I probably want to keep as much cash as I can
Yeah.
on me. There's a lot of like people that I've been listening to that, you know, they're talking about commercial real estate crashing, and they're saving cash to like maybe buy in the next 2 years or whatever.
Yeah.
But basically, I would put less down, have more cash on me, just in case for any opportunities. Not only for that, but also to like maybe furnish the home, things like that.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea, is to save some money so you can take advantage of recession and buying other things. The hard part is when you have to save that and kind of you're waiting for things to crash, right? And then you want to spend the money so you can invest it. But that's like you said, it might take 2 years. And in that 2 years, you're furnishing your home. You think this is dope, that's dope. Well, I still got like 100K. This is dope. And now you've kind of spent more than you should have. That's risky to me.
Versus what? Putting it in your home?
Versus putting it in the house. So like for me, I usually do about 20 to 25% down. And the only thing I don't think about how much money I have in my bank or nothing. All I think about is where I am comfortable on a monthly payment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruin my life every day. I don't want to stress on payments. I want to be comfortable. So I usually do around the 20%. And if I feel like that's too high, then I'll put in some more. And that's my only reasons. I want to be in a good budget. But when I bought this new home that's now $1 million, I pretty much put everything in it. I did like more than 40% into the home. And my idea was, everyone always says, like you said, save some money because you can buy something with it and do something with it. I've been through it all where I've worked my whole life, did the hard labor, I've grinded it out to where I'm tired and I don't want to use money for another business right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to open another business. I'm just tired. So I put it all into the house, knowing that I'm going to sell the home in 1 or 2 years and get the money back. But what's affected me is that I knew that at this point right now that I'm in, it's been about 10 months, that there might be a time where I want to use the money. And right now, that is where I am hurting. But I knew that when I put the money in, So I'm feeling the wrath right now. I'm like, I could buy a whole bunch of Tesla stocks that just tanked right now.
Mm-hmm.
I could be buying maybe an all cash house for a rental. I could be buying a lot of things right now. And so I'm like, damn, I can't do it until I sell this house. So I'm stuck.
How much does 20% down payment change up the monthly payments?
A lot.
It can be like, a lot.
Like thousands of dollars a month.
Really?
Depending on how much the home costs. So if my house is $1 million, if someone put 10% down, their payments are like $5,500 a month. If someone did double that, it's like it only changes like $500 maybe, right? But if they did like what I did, 40% down, it's like, it's way less than that. It's affordable, So even if I lost my jobs and my businesses, I can still pay for my mortgage.
It all depends on how big the purchase is and how big the loan is.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So the smaller loan, the less difference you see monthly, but the big ones, like you'll see a huge difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So William, for you, what would you want to do?
I would do the 3%.
3%.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I would rather pay the $100 or whatever extra monthly and have money in the bank and invest it or just for a rainy day. Because that's because in my situation, because my job is full commission and I'm like the sole breadwinner, right? So I want to have money away from a rainy day, basically, not dump everything in.
Yeah.
Because the money's gonna be in the house, but it takes time to pick it out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, and I could always refinance and remove the mortgage insurance.
So that's wild that we have 3 people sitting in this room with 3 different goals and situations. Mm-hmm. Like we're all just different and we're all thinking differently. Down payments are different.
Like even my girl is different.
What is her thinking?
So like her, I don't know if it's her thinking right now. She just expressed that, because of the interest rates and all that stuff, she doesn't want to pay anybody interest.
Yeah, my wife doesn't either.
So then she rather like, what do you call it?
She'd rather pay rent?
No, she'd rather put a big down payment.
Yeah.
Save money on interest.
Yeah, save money on interest, and even try to pay off the house faster by putting a little extra on each monthly payment.
See, the biggest difference though, for me, because I would do 3%, because that's not going to be my forever home, right? So I'm going to sell it within 3 to 5 years on average, for everyone. So I'm still saving money, right? And when I sell it, I might make more equity and get cash from there too.
Yeah.
So I'm saving money. I have the peace of mind and there's money in the account, and I'm planning to sell within 5 years.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. But if you're planning to stay there forever, then yeah, you want to save money on interest.
Mm-hmm.
When I put a lot of my money into this house, I still have a lot saved up somewhere else. It's just I guess it's different levels. And so knowing that I have all this money in the house, it doesn't get touched. And then the money that I saved up that I'm using to do the house, like spending 11 grand on some shades, 10 grand on this freaking glass doors. I'm about to spend another 60 grand on a pool right now. Things like that. That money I saved up is dwindling down right now. And I'm like, oh crap, you know? But on the other side, I'm like, thank goodness I have all the other money in the house and I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
we can do the podcast at the pool when it's done.
yeah. They're going to start building it next week.
Nice.
For real?
Yeah, they wanted to start building it today. And I said, I can't because we're shooting the podcast.
Oh.
Because they're going to dig today.
Mm.
How long is it going to take?
3 months.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Crazy.
Sick.
So, well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about on, this with cash on down payments or anything? I think everyone's just different. That's why
everybody's different.
Everyone's different depending on your situation.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys learned that everybody's different and whatever you think, it's fine. Whatever your parents say, you can listen a little bit, but you're also you. So do you, get your next win, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace out.